This is one of Practical Publishing's very famous magazine and box kits. We call it a box kit because it comes in a box just like this. Joanna Sheen is the featured designer, and let me show you all the things that are inside. Well, of course, there is a magazine because that's going to have all of the step-by-step instructions to create projects that are going to be used on with the products that are inside. Those products include this. There are 13 stamps. You can see it's all about celebrating birthday, anniversary, just a happy day, thinking of you, any occasion. There's also these 5 cutting dies, and you can see the vase, the flowers, there's a bow, just very, very nice. And those are the tails of the bow. And there's also this stencil, which I think is just quite lovely. Now, inside the magazine, let me show you what they've put together. What I love about the box kits is that all of the projects are going to use the items that are inside the box. And this is just a really great look at all of them. And so we'll get started on looking at some of the techniques. We're going to start here. This is called Bent Out of Shape. I thought that was really a fun title. And you can see, so they've done shape like an envelope, a shape like a bottle, just all sorts of things. And we'll go on. So there is our center step card. And just very different looks, as you can see. So really nice. There are papers included also, so we'll get to that in a minute. So here's some other ideas of how you might use them. I thought that was really fun, creating that opening. And there's the stencil. Oh, no, excuse me, those are the cutting dies, just evacuated space. Okay, we'll flip a couple pages and go here. These are using some different surfaces, so you can see a gift bag. If you wanted to kind of decoupage onto a clock, that's interesting too. This is the perfect vintage and showing you how to make a wine bottle card, shaped card. So step by step right there. And there's also very pretty using that stencil. And just, again, Purple Rain, that's great. Of course, a great title. And just lovely, just doing some beautiful techniques. And we're getting close to the papers. Here is how to create a crackled texture. And that's gorgeous. Look how pretty that is. I just love all the different looks. I think they're just really lovely. This is using that stencil, but twisting it so that you're going to get that very pretty rose on 2 opposite corners. That's clever. Now we've got a section here called Crafting with Joanna, and these are projects that she made, and they are just quite beautiful, as you can see. Okay, now finally we are into the papers. Now there are 12 sheets and 33 cutouts. So this is one of the cutouts. And there are the printed papers on the back, so maybe you don't want every single cutout. Well, you're not losing anything because you do have something else. So you can see all of those, and then we'll get into, well, more cutouts. And then these are the papers, and they are double-sided, just as the cutouts are. And as you can see, and there are a total of 12 sheets, all double-sided, and you do get 2 of each design as I'm showing you, or of all the different designs. There you go. And a couple more. There. Okay, so all of those. Now we're back into the projects, and as you can see, just so many reasons to celebrate, and you can choose your own, and very different looks. There's that stencil again. We've got the cutouts as well as the stamps and the die cuts, really fun. And now this is called paper hearts, so that's fun. So just some different ways that you might use the pieces that are inside. So we can do an accordion fold butterfly, just a lot of good ideas. Oops, yes, okay, here we go. And now we've got just some other ways you can use them. So there's that bow on the cutting die with the rose, just really pretty, and just decorating some other elements. So that just makes your set go farther. And isn't that just stunning? Doing an easel card, congratulations for so many reasons. And I thought that was just lovely with that oval. And there's a whole bouquet out of the cutting dies. Just works really well. And I love it when you get so many different elements. And you can see, like pretty, inking the background just in that area. There's using that stencil and then also doing the stamped elements. Very pretty, and more. So thinking of you, that's really pretty in the silver with the red, just really nice. So all of this, the Joanna Sheen, you're going to get the stamps, the cutting die, the stencil, and tons of ways to use all of that. It's all here, and it is just wonderful. And we're so happy to have this exclusively at paperwishes.com.